I don't know whether you've ever held a picture in your mind, and then when you've gone back to the original, you've discovered that actually the picture is quite different. And that's been the case for me with one particular verse in the Old Testament I really love. I love the thought of God singing over me, which is what Zephaniah talks about in his prophecy. But when I actually go back to Zephaniah 3 verse 7, I discover the picture's not really quite like that at all. Because it says this in verse 17, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love he will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing." And suddenly the picture's changed. This is no longer a sentimental picture with me sort of cozily wrapped in the arms of God whilst he sings over me. This is God presented to us like a warrior. And the great warriors of the past, in my mind, they just don't look like the people that would then come and wrap their arms around the ones they've rescued. But here we have a God who's like that. And I have to face a new picture, really. It's almost like God, the warrior, in all his armor and the victor's crown upon his brow, is looking at the ones he saved and looking at us individually, like he actually went to battle to save each one of us individually. And he sings over us individually, wrapping his arms around us, as it were, and rejoicing over us, delighting in us with singing. It's a strange picture to think that this is a mighty warrior that is doing this. But actually, that's the way we need to understand God. He has done powerful things, sending Jesus to die on that cross for us. Jesus there, the Son of God himself, taking the sin of the world and bringing that breakthrough. He's the mighty warrior, God made flesh. And yet, in his victory, he wants to rejoice over us with singing. I think being in the arms of a mighty warrior is probably a safer place than I ever thought it would be. And knowing that it's the God who saves, is the God who sings over me, is a privilege that I hardly can get my head around, but I'm delighted that it is true.